Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is what are they thinking about you? What are their thoughts? What are their feelings towards you? So think of your person, whoever you want it to be, and we'll see what they think about you at this time. What are their thoughts? And, are they going to come forward? Are they going to stay away? Who knows? We'll see, right? Before I get started, I always send out some healing. So take a deep breath with me. You ready? Here we go. All right. So today, I don't know. I guess I'm in a fun mood. So I chose these gigantic colored feathers. Don't know why, I was drawn to these today, so that's what we got. So pile 1, you have lime green feather. Pile 2, you have the white feather. Pile 3, you have the turquoise feather. And pile 4, you have the hot pink feather. So take a moment and pick your pile, which one you're drawn to, and we'll see what your person thinks. All right. Starting with pile 1. All right, pile 1 with the lime green feather. Let's jump right in. See what we get. 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Justice, Page of Wands, and Ace of Swords. Looks like your person might want a new beginning with you. With this Ace of Swords, but let's start at the beginning here. I feel like your person is unhappy with their current state of being. I feel like they're just not happy. They're not satisfied. They feel like they've missed an opportunity, but they kind of lack motivation here. So, I don't know what that's about, but let's see. Your person thinks that you are somebody who wants to travel, right? So maybe they want to travel with you. Maybe they want to take you places. I mean, travel's been coming up a lot in my readings. So, yeah, I feel like that's quite possible, but this person really just wants to take a trip with you. And that's not a bad idea, especially if you're like coming back together. Because it's a way of just like kind of shutting out the distractions of your everyday life and just kind of concentrating on each other, getting to know each other again. If this is somebody brand new that you haven't dated, then, it could be a little awkward to travel with them if you don't know them yet. But who knows? It might be a way to really get to know somebody too. I'm not going to shut that down, right? But I do feel like they're starting to make a plan to come towards you, I think. I don't know. I'm kind of getting wishy-washy feelings here, but we'll see. Let's just keep going, okay? So I think that they feel like you are a fair person. I feel like they think that they might have a chance with you. I feel like they think that I just feel like they think that you're fair, that you weigh both sides, and you make a very fair decision or very fair judgment. So I feel like they're thinking that, that they might have a chance, I guess. I don't know. I feel like they think that you're romantic. So I think that they might think that they have a chance because they know that you're romantic and that you're in love with love. So we'll see. I think that they think that you're young. You might look younger than you actually are, or you might act younger than you actually are. I don't want to say immature because I'm not getting immature, but I'm getting this, like they admire you for this, whatever this is. Either you know how to have fun or you've aged well. I don't know. There's something that they admire about this. Something about you being young. It's probably, and it feels like looks for some reason. It does. Now, the Ace of Swords tells me that they do want a new beginning with you. They want a new start. They also think that you're honest. So I think that they think you're honest and they think you're smart. I think that they think highly of you. So, I don't know. Let's get some more cards here. Let's get these romance angels here. See what the romance angels have to tell us. Let your friends help you. It's safe for you to love. And release your ex. So, okay. So here, I'm thinking that they're talking to somebody about you. I think that they might be confiding in one of their friends saying, what do I do? Like, what do I do with this situation? How do I approach them? Or do I approach them? Or do I let it go? I'm kind of getting the feeling like they might have messed up in the past. Like they might have hurt you. Because they're saying it's safe for you to love. So they're saying you can trust me this time. Like I'm being honest. You can really trust me. I'm safe. I promise you I'm safe. But with this release your ex, that's either, I'm getting two things from it. One is they're scared to come forward because they think that you might be tied up with somebody, that you might already be in a relationship or something with somebody else, so they're afraid to step forward and they want you to get rid of them so that they have a clear path to you. But the other story I got was if this is somebody that you had a relationship with in the past, they want you to release that. I'm no longer that person. I've changed. I've grown. I've bettered myself. I'm a different person now. So release that old person, let that old person go. Don't hold on to those things, because if I hurt you in the past, I'm not going to hurt you again. I'm different now. I've learned my lesson. So I got those two stories. So I'm not sure how it plays out for you, but let's just see. Oh, is this me? Am I crooked? Yeah, I'm crooked. Okay. I'm trying to keep the camera close because I know you guys want to see the charms better. So, but we'll see what happens here, right? All right. Focus on success and accept what is dying. All right. So this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to focus on success. They're trying to manifest you. They're trying to manifest a new start here, a new beginning. So they're focused on success, and they kind of want you to go along with them, whether you know this yet or not. But why wouldn't they? If that's what they want, of course they want to get what they want, right? And again, with this, that second story with this card, accept what is dying, I feel like they want you to leave the past in the past. Let that go. It's done. It's over. It's not going to repeat itself. So that's what I'm getting. Hopefully that makes sense to you. I got these cards here. All right, we've got business and death. All right, so business, I do think that they think that you're smart, you're clever, you're good at business, you know how to make money. I feel like they look up to you. I feel like they think very highly of you, that you're somebody who, knows how to take care of themselves and therefore take care of your people who surround you, right? Now with death, again, I feel like they've gone through a transformation. They've had a lot of change in their life, and they're different now. They're not the same person they used to be. They've gone through this transformation. So they're telling you that the old them is dead. I'm the new me now. So that's at least what they want you to think. Sixth chakra, Metatron, that's your third eye, and all tied up. Okay, so they they think that you're very intuitive, right? They think that you're connected. So they're saying, trust your intuition when it comes to me, that I have changed. I've gone through this transformation, and trust your intuition. You're going to know. You're going to know that I'm okay, that I'm safe. I'm safe for you. Now, all tied up, I'm getting like they want to come forward, but they're still restricted somehow. Their hands are tied right now. They can't come forward at the moment. They want to, they're thinking about it, and they're making plans to do so. But they still feel like they're bound by something. So I don't know if they're going through something, like maybe they're in a relationship they're trying to get out of. I don't know, but they want a new start with you. They absolutely do. It's just that they're tied up right now. Something's holding them back. I don't know. Maybe they're in the process of releasing their ex, you know? All right, let's get a final love advice card. You know, you guys can't really see these cards. There. So, I know you want to see the charms, but you got to see the cards too. I mean, that's why you don't see my beautiful face on camera. It's because I know you want to see the cards. And besides, I'm too shy to put myself on camera. I keep working myself up to it, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I don't. But anyway, here we go. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change which is beyond our control. And that's, again, for me saying, leave the past in the past. I can't change the past. It happened. It's done. It's over with. It's out of my control. If I could change it, I would, but I can't. So now I'm ready. I'm ready to have this new start with you. But you need to accept me for who I am. You know I messed up in the past. I know I was a dum-dum. But I smartened up, and now I want a new start with you. I don't know. That's what I got. Let's get some charms. All right, I'm going to pull back down for the charms because I know you guys want to see them. So here we go. Let's see what we got. There's love here. Lots of love. Lots of love. Your love might be locked up right now for this person because they might have hurt you. So, but guess what? Here they come with the key. They're going to unlock that heart of yours. I feel like your person might be a smooth talker. They might be able to talk their way back in. I feel like they know the things to say to you that's going to get you to give them that chance. But look, they've gone through that transformation. They've made some changes. They are better. And they are making progress. Look, they got the wagon and the bike and the tricycle. So 2 movement charms. So they're making progress. They're coming towards you. They're just not here yet. They're not ready quite yet, but they're close. They're close. They're making progress. You got the cat. So again, this goes back to this card here, Metatron, 6th chakra, right? This is your intuition. They know that you're intuitive. They know you can see through bullshit. You know, they know you can cut through it. They know you can see the truth. So they're going to come to you honest. It might not be everything you wanted to hear, but they're going to say, look, it is what it is. I can apologize over and over again, but I can't change it. Now, you got 2 sports here. You got the football and the basketball. So to me, I just feel like your person's a big sports fan. I'm not really feeling anything else towards that, unless, you know, they need to grow some balls to come towards you. Excuse me, that's not very nice, but I don't know. That's the only two things I'm getting from that. I really think that your person's a sports fan. Or at least they have like one team that they root for, you know? But they might need the courage too to come towards you. They might, especially if they messed up badly in the past. All right, so we have 3 dates. We have January, June, and March. Oh, you can't see them because I got too close. January, June, and March. So I don't know why 3 dates came out. June is the closest one, right? So maybe they're going to reach out in June, right? Maybe you're going to hear from them in June. Maybe you're going to date till January. In January, they pop the question, and in March, you're going to get married. I don't know. That's kind of quick, so I don't know if that happens, but I'm just saying, like, there's some importance to these dates. You got the frog. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm sitting here holding it. You can't see it because I lowered the camera. You got the frog. I'm getting kissing a frog. I don't know why that's what's coming out with this, but like, maybe they want you to kiss the frog. Maybe they don't think that they're attractive. I think that they think you're very attractive. But I'm hearing kiss the frog. Like, the frog will turn into the prince. Kiss the frog. And here we go. Here's the crown. So I guess Spirit's saying take the chance with this person and kiss the frog. He'll turn into your prince. All right, the very last charm here is good life. So I feel like you're headed towards a good life. I don't know if it's with this person or not. Kind of feels like it might be. If you decide to give them a chance, who knows? But I don't know. I'm always weary about people from the past. But that is not my decision. That is yours, right? We have to do what's right for you. All right, Pile One. That's all I got for you. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because that'll help me a lot, and I will be very, very grateful. And until next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the white feather, then this is going to be your reading. Let's see what comes out. We have Knight of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the Moon, 8 of Wands, and 2 of Cups. Ooh, soulmates. At least they think you are. The Knight of Cups, they look at you like you're someone who's very romantic. You're somebody who is in love with love. There's somebody who you just, you want the fairy tale. And they know that. And I'm not sure that they can give it to you, but they know what you want. And I feel like they kind of want it, but they don't know if they're up for the task. But they do feel like you're somebody that they can work with, that you would make a great team together, that you guys kind of are in alignment with things. Like you kind of want the same things in life. Like you do want the fairy tale, but you also want to be successful business-wise. It feels like, but you don't want to have to stress out over money. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe that's the teamwork aspect coming in. But I'm feeling like, you know, money's not something you ever want to stress over. I think you just kind of want it to come to you. Like you want to just, I think you're smart enough to make it. I don't know. I do feel like you guys be a good team. Excuse me. But you know what? I feel like your person just hasn't figured you out yet. Or, that's not true. I feel like they know who you are and what you want, but I feel like they're not sure if they can give you what you want. part of them really wants to, but part of them feels like they're not up for the task. I don't know, but they're confused because they don't know whether they should, all right, so I feel like this is somebody you are in contact with. I feel like this is somebody you are having conversations with, but I feel like right now it's like on a friend's level. I don't feel like it's romantic yet. Because you want your partner, you want your fairy tale, right? And you're not sure if this person is your fairy tale, so you're keeping it on a friend's level. And I feel like he knows or she knows that you want the fairy tale, but they're not sure they can give it to you, so they're happy with just being friends right now, but they kind of want something more. It's kind of the vibe. I don't know where these stories come from, but that's what I'm getting. I've got crazy energy today. So anyway, your Eight of Wands could be hours of love. Like this is a friendship that could turn into romance. It absolutely positively can, but I do think that you guys are in communication with each other and you're having some conversations. I do feel like your person thinks that you are their soulmate. So, yeah, I just, we have lots of soulmates. So I do feel like they feel like you are a soulmate, but can they give you what you want? That's the question here. Can they do it? I think it's actually kind of possible. I'm kind of getting good vibes from this. I'm kind of thinking that they can. It can turn into that. So I don't know. Let's just see where these cards are going with this story, because that's kind of a specific story, right? Chemistry, okay, attraction, and heart-to-heart conversation. So, all right, this person's definitely attracted to you, and I think that you might be attracted to them too. I feel like there is some chemistry between the both of you. I feel like you're both kind of there. Like, I feel like you're both thinking about this. I do feel, like I said, there's a lot of conversations, right? So I feel like you do have these heart-to-heart conversations. So I feel like each of you know where the other stands, but neither one of you have really taken the plunge yet, right? But I do think that your person is appreciative of the fact that they can have heart-to-heart conversations with you, that they can be brutally honest with you, and you're not going to get offended, and that you push back. You don't let them walk all over you. I feel like they appreciate that. I feel like, yeah, you don't just yes them to death and tell them what they want to hear. You push back a little. And I think that kind of excites them because they know that you're smart. They know that you're on their level. That means, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like this could be good. We'll see. What is that? It says, go with the flow. Yes. And bust out of your cocoon. All right. So your person wants you to loosen up a little bit. I think that they think that you're holding on to your ideas too tightly. They want you to go with the flow more. They want you to be more like them. Is what I'm getting. They want you to be more like them. I think that you have strong goals and you're not going to settle. And they're like, just go with the flow. Just go with it. But they also think that you hold yourself back, that they want you to fly. They want you to bust out of your cocoon. They want you to come out of your comfort zone. They want you to do things you wouldn't normally do. They want you to shake it up. I'm feeling like they want you to like loosen up some. Yeah, like I feel like you guys are like really a lot alike, but yet a little different too. And your person wants you to be more like them. Your person's pretty, they want what they want more than you want what you want, I think. Suffering and epiphany. Oh, so they think that you self-sabotage, that you hold yourself back. They think that you are not living life to the fullest and that you cause your own suffering. Does that make sense? Sometimes these things that come out of my mouth, I don't know where they come from, but, well, I do know where they come from, but it's just me channeling, and I feel like they think that you're going to have this epiphany and that they might be the ones to help you get this epiphany. I think that they're going to continue to have these heart-to-heart conversations until you start seeing things their way. But I think that they're not all wrong. Like I feel like they're a little controlling here, but they're not necessarily wrong. I don't feel like they're exactly right either, but I don't feel like they're wrong. And I feel like they are going to make you realize things, and they are going to help you live a better life, like live moment to moment instead of for the future. You know, I do. I feel like they're going to help you live in the moment and go with the flow, right? They're going to help you take time just to smell the roses right where you're at. Like, you know, stop worrying about getting to the finish line. They're saying, just enjoy the journey. We're on this journey. Just enjoy it. Your person's a character. Like they're funny. They're very loving and they care a lot. You can tell that, but they also are kind of controlling and want their own way. But they have a huge heart, and I don't know. Your person's a character. Door to spirit and hostilities. So door to spirit is, I don't know what's going on. I'm yawning now. I have all this energy. Now I'm yawning. Sorry. Door to spirit. I just feel like your person, either they opened you up to a higher level spiritually, or you opened them up. I'm kind of feeling like you might have opened their eyes a little bit. Like, I feel like you both may be getting epiphanies here. Like, I feel like you're both leveling up spiritually. I kind of feel like your energy is bouncing off of each other and causing you both to rise, causing your vibrations both to rise together. So they show me this, like I don't know, like I want to, like something going, like this energy going back and forth like this, like between the two of you, and then I feel like you're elevating. I don't know why what they show me, but that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm trying to interpret for you guys to understand. But, you know, like, you see this? Like, this is kind of what they're showing me. This, I should have just looked at the card. They're kind of showing me this back and forth between the two of you, except for, you know, this is you, this is them. And it's going back and forth. And at the same time, you guys are rising. You guys are rising together. You're elevating together. It's kind of like a really cool picture or thought or, you know, metaphor, whatever it is. But anyway, let's get to this card. I don't like this card, but I feel like either you always feel like you have to defend yourself. You know, maybe this person is, like, I kind of feel like you have to defend yourself, like kind of like the Seven of Wands energy, where you just got to stand your ground and stick up for what you want. Because this person is trying to change you a little bit. And I don't necessarily think, I mean, when we try to change people, it always backfires, right? And it's not good and it's not healthy. But this, I'm kind of feeling differently. Like, I feel like they really are looking out for your best interest. And even though it's coming from a little bit of an ego place on their behalf, I actually don't feel like it's bad. And I feel like you are kind of digging your heels in on something here with this having to do with this relationship. So, you know, hostilities is a little bit harsh for me from what I'm feeling. Like, I'm not really feeling hostility. I'm just feeling like you feel like you got to stand your ground because you know what you want. Now, that might change, but right now, you know what you want. All right. Again, pretty specific. Let's get a love advice card. Oh, these are hard. These are hard to shuffle. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Your love advice card is wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So, yeah, that makes sense because I just feel like you guys are really developing together. And I think it's going to bring you, the way you guys are developing, I feel like it's going to bring you guys closer, and you're going to get to a point when you're like, all right, you are my person. Might take a little bit of time though. Let's get some charms. I feel stubbornness from both of you. So, all right, let's get some charms here. Let's go down. Let's go down so you can see them. All right, so they're going to give you a lot of reasons to smile, and I think they already do. And I do feel like there is big love here. You guys might not realize it, but there is. And I do feel like your angels are guiding this. So this is, I do feel like you are soulmates. I do feel like you are deeply connected. I do feel like one or both of you are tapping in to Source's energy here. I feel like you're both intuitive, and I feel like you're both, you know you're psychic in some way, shape, or form, both of yous. We got the Phoenix. So, this makes me feel like you've both been through a lot. You've both had some hurt, some things, and I just feel like you guys are so much better than you used to be for some reason. I feel like you guys have really risen from the ashes. You really have become the people you were always meant to be. I don't know. I just feel like this is for both of you. The last two charms I'm not too sure of. We got a seahorse and a flower. I mean, the flower, I always say something beautiful is going to bloom from this. But the seahorse, I don't know. Unless somebody really wants to be a father. Because the seahorse is the one who carries the babies, right? In that species. So the male in the relationship, whoever this divine masculine is, let's go with that. The divine masculine energy, whoever that divine masculine energy is in the relationship, really wants to be a parent. That's what I'm getting from this. They have a strong desire to father children. All right, pile 2. That's all I got. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because that'll help me a lot and make me very grateful. And until next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the turquoise feather, then this is going to be your reading. And just a warning, I need a new pool filter. So the pool guys are here putting in a new pool filter. They've been working here the last 3 days, not because of that, but because of other things. But, you know, I tried to get the video done before they came, so the dogs didn't bark, but they came in the middle of it. So please ignore the dogs in the background, because that's all that they're barking at, is somebody in my backyard that they don't like there. Anyway, I'm going to just keep going because I can't keep this video on pause for that long because I don't know how to edit yet. It's terrible. But, you know, when you got somebody in their 50s, they're used to doing things the old-fashioned way. So anyway, here we go. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, oh, Four of Wands, and King of Wands. All right, so here we go, pile 3. Oh, Four of Pentacles. Your person thinks you're too tight with money. They think you are a miser. They do. They think you're too tight. They think that you don't like to share. But, you know, I feel like they think you're motivated by money. I think that they think that you enjoy material success. You could be a little stubborn and controlling in their eyes, but the thing is, they also respect you because you are this way. They respect you because you do know how to make money, and you do know how to hold on to it. Like you know, you're not frivolous. Like you do like material things. Don't get me wrong, and you will spend it on occasion for nice things, but you're not frivolous with it. You don't overspend. So they kind of admire you for that. Two of Wands, this is, they see you as either somebody who they want to travel with, or that you have options. Like you have different paths that you can take in life. Like you have a choice. And I don't know whether they admire that or they're jealous of that, but I feel like that's how they see you. That like you could go down any road you wanted to. Like you have that freedom. That I don't know how to describe this. They do see that you are full of strength. You overcome your obstacles. That you do focus on reaching your goals. So I kind of, like, on one hand, I kind of feel like they think that you're controlling. But on the other hand, I think that they admire you for that. It's kind of strange. I'm getting these wishy-washy feelings from this person. Four of Wands, for me, I'm getting family. Like, do you have kids? Because I feel like you take care of your children. I feel like your children are your world. If you have them, I feel like you really take care of them. And if not, I feel like you really take care of the people that you are in your circle. You know, whether that be family or friends, whatever. But I feel like you really love and support your family. I feel like family is important to you, and I think that you like keeping them close. Or at least that's how they see you. They see you as somebody who really takes care of your kids, if you have them. King of Wands. So yeah, they feel like you're a leader. They do see you as somebody who is a leader, who knows how to build something long term, who will just keep going until you achieve your goals. They see you as confident. So again, I'm getting this feeling like these are all great qualities, right? Confident and achieving your goals, and you know how to make money. You're not frivolous. These are all, you take care of your children, you take care of your friends. These are all really great qualities that they see in you. But for some reason, I'm getting this feeling like they also resent you for this too. Because maybe they want to be like you and they're not. Maybe they want to aspire to be more like you and they have a hard time with it. I don't know, but I get this like feeling like they really admire it and yet they hold it against you at the same time. Doesn't make sense, but I say what I get. So let's get some love cards. Let's see how they really feel. Let's get these romance angels going. Oh, all right. So they see you as a soulmate. Oh, and they do have romantic feelings towards you. Oh, but they feel like there's this codependency. There could be codependency here between the two of you. maybe that's the fear, or maybe that's the negative I was feeling, that they think that if they got together with you, that they would be codependent on you. And they know that's toxic and they don't want to do that. Or maybe they do want to be codependent on you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what they're feeling. But they do have romantic feelings towards you. So if you're having romantic feelings towards them, I feel like this could really work. I don't know. Let's get some more cards here. Kind of a strange reading. Do something different and admit your vulnerabilities. So I feel like your person, what am I getting with that? Do something different. They admire you the way that you are. So I'm not sure why you would want to do something different. They would want you to do something different. But they also want you to admit that you have vulnerabilities too. See, here's the thing. They admire you, but they want you also to, like, I really see that they feel like you're controlling. And I'm not really getting that from your energy. Like, I get that you can be controlling, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like it's such a negative. And I feel like they feel like it's a negative. And they want you to admit that you're not as good as you think you are. They want to knock you down a peg. But I'm not sure why, because they really admire you. I think that okay, so this is a tough one. All right. So I think that your person wants equality. I feel like they want to feel as strong and confident as you are. And I feel they want you to just take it down a notch so that they're able to feel that way. Right? Because maybe you're the type of person to put somebody in their place when they're out of line. And maybe they're like, just let me lead. Let me take the lead on this, or let me be right this time. But I feel like they think that you're always right, and it's because you are. But they just want to be right sometimes too. Does that make sense? Like, they want you to admit that you have vulnerabilities too, which of course you do. We all do. And I think you know that you do, but for some reason you don't let them know it. I think that they want you to let them take charge. I think, yeah, like if we're talking about like dominance here, submissives and dominance here, I don't know enough about that, but I just know the two terms, right? If you're more dominant, they're saying, come on, do things a little differently. Be a little more submissive. Let me be the dominant one every once in a while. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling. They want a little bit more balance to this relationship. Boy, they give me crazy metaphors. And right away I jump in. I don't know that much about that. Because I'm like, I don't want anybody to think crazy thoughts about me. Oh, wow. And this is my angels and guides that give me these words. So crazy. So crazy. All right. Let's see. The truth. Yeah, see, I think you're brutally honest. And I think they're like, like maybe don't be so honest. No, but at the same time, they do really admire it. They do. But they do also think that you deprive yourself of certain things. I think that I'm coming up to this Four of Wands where I'm feeling children from this card for some reason. Like, I feel like you put your kids' happiness before your own. So you deprive yourself of certain things because you know, it's like if your daughter wants a jet ski, you're going to spend the however many $1,000s to get your daughter a jet ski before you would trade in your car and get a new car for yourself. Because your car is 10 years old, but your daughter wants a jet ski. So you're going to find a way to get your daughter the jet ski before you would turn your car in and get a new car. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And they see that. And they see that. And they don't necessarily agree with that. All right. We got the woman holding a coin. Yeah, they know. They know you know how to make money. They know you know how to hold on to money. They see you as somebody who's very wealthy. Maybe not very wealthy, but they see somebody who knows how to take care of themselves financially. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, I feel like there's some healing that you guys need to do towards each other. And I feel like once you guys do that, I feel like once this opportunity comes up, because I feel like you guys might not necessarily be in a, I don't feel like you're in a relationship. I feel like you could be in a relationship. But I feel like there's some healing that needs to be done before that you feel happiness towards each other. Right? I feel like there's resentment here. I do. And I feel like that needs to be healed before you guys can really, truly be happy towards each other, whether you guys get into a relationship or not. I feel like you both just want to be happy. And I feel like you guys want to be on good terms with each other. All right. Let's get a love advice card. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Ooh, it kind of feels like you guys have been through it together. With this card, anyway. You guys could have been married. Look at this Four of Wands. You guys could have been married. And you're not anymore. And there's some healing that needs to be done so you can come back as friends. But this is saying that you guys went through what you went through for a reason, because it's leveled you up somehow, some way, and it's going to bring better things into your life. This was a tough read. This one challenged me a little bit. Because, I get these things in my head and I just got to try and figure them out, and it's tough. But anyway, let's get your charms. Let me pull the camera down so you can see the charms better. So we did get a cat. So either you or your person's very highly intuitive, connected to source. I do feel like you guys are both protected, though. I feel like source protects you both in some way. Like, I do kind of feel like you guys might have been married. I kind of feel like this is a divorce situation, and you might have, scratched at each other a little bit here, and you were both protected during those times. I don't know. I do feel like, I want to say that's the key to success, not necessarily to love. I do feel like there's going to be some success between the two of you. I feel like you guys are going to make things right somehow, some way. Whatever you're doing, you're going in the right direction because you have the arrow here, right? That's good. And I feel like things are going to be revealed to you. You're going to see the truth. And you're going to see things more clearly. And I think that's beautiful. you got the lotus flower. So the lotus flower grows from mud, right? So something really yucky, something really beautiful grows from something really yucky, right? The lotus flower is gorgeous, and it grows out of mud. You know, that swampy, smelly mud. And so I really do think that if you guys had some muddied past here, something beautiful is going to come from it. A new baby in your family could bring you guys back together somehow, some way, right? Again, you have the hummingbird here, so I do feel like somebody comes to visit you from the other side, somebody who has crossed, somebody that you have known in this lifetime who has crossed over comes to visit you to give you some support, some guidance, and I feel like you feel them. So it's either you or your person that somebody comes to them. It could be like a grandparent or even just a close friend who passed. They come to you in spirit, through either through a hummingbird, or could be anything. But I feel like they come visit you, and you know it, or they know it. The needle. So I do feel like this is actually kind of rare. I feel like you guys are soulmates, and I feel like your higher selves are really calling for you both to come back together in some way. But I feel like one of you is stubborn about it. But I feel like you guys have a really rare connection. And if you can heal it, I think it would be worth it. Now, October, you got the month of October, so maybe one of your birthdays is in October. I don't know, but look, you got the dog bone. But it's a clip, right? It's a paper clip, but it's a dog bone. So that reminds me up there, that Four of Pentacles, where somebody holds on to something too tightly, and obviously this person thinks it's you. Pile 3, they think it's you. So maybe you do hold on to things a little too tightly. Maybe it's time to loosen up a little bit. All right, pile 3. It's kind of crazy reading. But I kind of liked it. I don't know. I like being pushed, I guess. So anyway, that's what I got for you. Give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, because that'll help me a lot and make me very grateful. Thank you. And until next time, love and light. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the pink feather, then this is going to be your reading. Again, let me apologize for my puppies. I do have people working in my backyard, and they don't like that, so they are barking. And I really tried to get the video done before they got here, because I knew they were coming, but it didn't happen, and so we're pushing through. So just ignore them. I'm going to do my best to do the same. All right, here we go. I hate when they mess up my videos, but they just do. The Star, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. All right, so your person feels like you are their wish come true. They really, really, really want to have something with you. If it's not a fresh start, it could be just somebody who's been pining after you for a while. I do feel like it's somebody who really, really likes you. Somebody who could even go far as, they're majorly crushing on you. Let's just put it that way. They have a major crush on you. They do see you as somebody who works hard, and they admire that. They admire that you're like, I don't know if you own your own business, or if you take care, you're like a single mom, maybe something along those lines, where they just know that you work hard, you push through, and you take care of things, and they see you as this leader, this Queen of Cups, who's very loving and supportive, just somebody who just does what they got to do to survive. And they do feel like you could be somebody that they would make a good team with, that they would love to partner up with you. They would love to work together with you. And they see you as somebody who may not take enough time to enjoy life. They see that you work hard, and I feel like they kind of want to give you an easier life. They want to help you out. They want to take some of the load off your shoulders. That's what I'm feeling. So let's see. Let's see if let's see what else comes out here. Make an effort. Soulmate. Oh, okay. And healing family issues. All right, so they do see you as somebody that is their soulmate. So they do see you like that. They do see that. They do really feel like you're meant to be together. I'm not sure if you're feeling that way, but I think that they definitely are. I feel like they kind of want you to make an effort. Either that or they're gearing up to make an effort towards you. But I'm kind of getting the feeling that they want you to make more of an effort towards them. Like I said, they do feel like you're their soulmate, and there is some healing here. So I kind of feel like you might know this person already, and they want to heal whatever hurt there was. It kind of doesn't feel like a huge hurt, but it does kind of feel like there was some hurt feelings here somehow, some way. Like something just didn't work out, and they kind of want to fix that. They want to heal that, or they want you to do it. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like they're kind of putting it more on you. These puppies, I am so sorry. I just would love to get through a reading without them, but it seems like recently it doesn't work. Be patient. Maybe they're telling me to be patient right now. No, I think that they've been patient, or they're trying to be patient, or they could even, I think it's them. I think they're being patient, that they're trusting that there's a divine plan. They really want you to make the effort, and they're trying to be patient and wait for you to do it. They want you to reach out. They want you to heal this, because they're trusting that there is a divine plan and that you are their soulmate. I don't know if you're going to do this, though. I'm not sure if you're going to do this or not. I feel like this is what they want, but I don't know if it's what you want. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, see, they could be in denial. They could be in denial. They could be like thinking that you still have feelings for them, and I'm not sure that you do. I know that they still have feelings for you, absolutely, but I'm not sure if you have them for them. Or if you do, I feel like they're just they're not as strong as their feelings for you. I feel like there's some shadow work that this person needs to do. I think that they need to heal themselves, is what I think. I think that they need to take a look at their shadow self. Find out, if something did go wrong between the two of you, what was it? What caused it? And they needed to heal something in themselves. So I do. I feel like they need to do some shadow work. They might think you do, but I think I'm feeling them. I feel like there's something with them. They might be in denial a little bit, though. They see you as their sun. They see you as their happiness. And they're trying to come up with a strategy to make the effort to get back into your life. They really are. I feel like there's some fear here about it, but I feel like they're trying to come up with a plan. I feel like they think you're their happiness. You're their sun. You're their wish come true. Absolutely, they have feelings for you. There's no doubt in my mind they have feelings for you. I'm just not sure they're reciprocated. They could be. They could be. I don't know. I definitely feel like they feel stronger for you than you do for them. So if you are thinking about getting together with this person, I think you need to level up to their feelings. So you need to find a way to make your feelings deeper to match theirs. Otherwise, it won't work. Are you kidding me? Balance. That's what came out. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. But balance was the key here, right? It's got to be equal. Your feelings have to be equal for each other. Yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's get you some charms. I'm going to bring the camera down. Bring it down. Get the cord out of the way. All right. Oh, yeah, you got the... Oh, look, Cupid's here. Cupid's here. So this might... You got the... All right, you got my shooting star wrapped around Cupid's neck. All right, so they do see you as a wish come true, and they are hoping that Cupid shoots its arrows towards you because they really want this connection, whether it's something that you've had before or this is a brand new connection. They want it. They really, really want it. They want the magic to happen. They want some kind of a change here. So whatever this change is that they want, it's either they want you to fall for them or they want things to be different between the two of you. But they want this relationship. They think it's going to be a home run. They kind of have luck on their side though. So you might be softening towards them if you're not already willing to give this person a chance. I think you might learn something about them that makes you feel better towards them. I feel like they're going to step into their power. They're going to grow a set, and they're going to do what they need to do to come towards you. I feel like maybe that they have changed. I feel like they have maybe adapted a little bit. And the last one is the little gingerbread. So I feel like, you know, this could be really sweet. This could be a really sweet relationship. Your person's got a lot of love for you, pile 4. You just got to decide if you feel the same. If you do, then this is going to be beautiful. You guys, this could lead to marriage. Absolutely. But if you don't, you know, don't lead them on. Okay? That's all I got for you, pile 4. Give the video a like. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because that'll help me a lot. And it'll make me very grateful. Thank you. And until next time, love and light.